Kendra, what up?
What's going on?
Good to see you
I
again.
know you one of the day one people.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Look how we have grown.
I see. Wow. I'm
5,900
surprised.
people at this moment. You were on when we would pray to get 1,500 people.
Yeah. I'm surprised you still remember me. It's good to see you. You look wonderful.
Thank you so much. Well, listen, the ladies, are you single?
Yes, I am.
You want to do it? They about to be in
Let's,
your
hey,
inbox.
let's do it, Kendra. I'm still just as nervous as the first time. I'll be in the comments talking so much stuff. But
You about to now.
yeah,
You're
let's
gonna
do
do
it.
well. You're gonna do well. Let's do it. So let's see some of
Uh,
the things I remember. So this is Mike, Detroit, right?
yes, ma'am.
Detroit. And you work, are you a police officer? What was your,
Yeah, so I think I was on some time ago, like maybe almost 2 years ago. But yeah, I've been promoted since, so I'm Sergeant Mike now.
that's right,
Yeah,
Sergeant
so
Mike. Okay,
yeah.
Sergeant Mike.
So I'm excited about that. Yep.
The lady's like, ooh, I'll take your order. Sergeant Mike. How old are you?
37 now.
37. When's your birthday or
Yeah.
zodiac sign?
December 16th, Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
You know, hey, yeah, it seems like we all piling up on your show.
No, it's all good. You don't have bad light, but do you have better light?
I can maybe turn it up a little bit.
Okay. Someone said, how can I remember? See, some of y'all are new people. There's, I don't know what to call it, but maybe like a Kendra
Is that a little
posse.
better?
Yeah, someone said, how can I
All right.
remember? There's like a Kendra posse. There's at least 30 people that used to frequent my show in the early days that I never
Yeah.
met in person. Jerome's one, Michael in Atlanta's one, Jeffrey in Atlanta's one. There's several people that I know from my show. We like a cult. But let's keep going. So Sagittarius, I can't remember, Mike, do you have kids?
No kids, never married,
Never
want both.
married. All right, you know you're gonna score well, Mike.
I hope so.
And it's
I hope
and,
so.
and now we big time because you know we on Facebook and YouTube. So this is not
Yo,
like the early days. Your DMs, you're gonna have too many to go through. You'll get at least 2,000
yo, that's.
DMs.
I'm so nervous now. You done got me nervous. I was good a second ago.
Don't be. They said,
Uh,
officer. Here we go. All right, Mike.
uh,
What kind of woman are you looking for?
just a good woman. So recently, I prayed about like being ready. So I'm getting my stuff together. Got my, get my house, my landing spot ready. So when it's my time, I'm ready. But just I got two real quick criteria. Like I've got to be attracted to her, like holistically. So not just a butt, not just one thing, but just like who she is, and really, hopefully a friend to each other. And then the other one is she gotta like me. So like if I gotta convince you, like, come on, baby, just one date and then we'll be all good, then it's probably not for me. We gotta like be there.
Okay, those
So
are the
yeah.
new requirements.
I mean, we got to be attracted to each other. So yeah, without going too in depth, because it just depends. Different strokes, different days.
Oh, we done went. We in the 6,000 people watching right now, Mike.
Oh my God.
All right, so what's some deal breakers for you?
Deal breakers, people that lie. So if I can't trust you, then that's off. Uh, sloppy people. So like somebody that's maybe got children or other things going on, everybody's got something. So whatever it may be, as long as you handle it right and you handle it like an adult, but sloppy people, nah.
Could the women have kids?
I would prefer not, but it definitely depends on the situation.
Okay.
It definitely depends on the situation. I would prefer though if there was uh maybe one, two max, and hopefully just one father, because it's once you got to kind of start sharing the airspace, even if they're great guys, it just kind of feels a little bit different.
Can you explain that? Because I try to explain that, and men have explained it to me about if there's multiple baby daddies, because you have to interact with multiple men plus the kids.
Yeah. So I think of it like this, and this is just from my experience and things I've seen, right? So the better the dad they are, right, the more disruptive they are. So let's say they're really, really great and they want to talk to their child every night. They call in your lady's phone every night to talk to their kid. even though it's just for the kid, right? So, that's just one nuance. But let's say the more there are, let's say now you want to connect your kid. Let's say I'm the third one, and we want to connect our kids at a birthday party. The only common denominator between me and these other two guys is we both slept with my woman, and everybody got a kid with her. You know what I'm saying? So it opens up a different dynamic, and it takes a lot to kind of deal with. And then lastly, I think one thing that's kind of like goes kind of unsaid, and it's hard to prove, but like she starts off in first place. If you don't have any kids, she's number one to you. If she does have kids, then even if you're close number two, you're still a number two.
This is so no matter what. Oh, you're a number two because she already has. You're number two to
Yeah,
her, or she's number two to you?
she's number two. You're number two to her. So in other
Oh,
words, if her kids on the east side and you on the west side and y'all both call at the same time, you gotta go. She gotta go there. But she's gonna be your number one all the time. And sometimes that can be a little off, but I think if it's all balanced, it can work out.
listen, we're gonna still continue with your questions, but I
All right.
appreciate you explaining that, and I think ladies, you can understand that from the woman's perspective. Like in my dating history in the past, I actually dated this crazy child. I dated 3 men that had 3 different baby mamas at one point in time, not at the same time, but just at that. And I realized after the third guy, I said I'm not dating no more men with multiple baby mamas because a lot of times they don't settle down. Like all 3 men I'm thinking of, this is years ago. All 3 of them are still single to this day. B, kind of like how you said, there's 3 other women that can call them at any given time. The baby's sick, you got to go with the baby. Our
Mm-hmm.
vacation's canceled. I mean, money wasn't an issue because all of them had money to a certain degree, but the time of it. And you're right, you're never first. So I think, ladies, you can understand what he's saying from your point of view of the reason why you wouldn't want to date a man that got multiple baby mamas. All right.
Yeah. So no shade, but it just works out that way
All right.
sometimes. Yeah.
So in the ideal world, you would meet a woman that has no children.
Yeah.
Okay. Mike, what's the age range you want to do?
Depends on maturity, but I'll probably say 25 to 40.
25 to 40. Do you want her to be in
Mhm.
Detroit?
As long as we can get to each other. I thought it didn't matter at first, but I've met some folks that are kind of far, and the longer you go without kind of being able to be in the same space, harder it gets.
That is true. All right. So
Yeah.
in the Detroit area, because you're not leaving, you're a sergeant, right?
Yeah, for now I'm here.
Okay.
Yep. So Michigan.
Michigan area. All right. Mike, does she got to look a certain way?
Just be attracted to each other.
Someone said, damn, I'm 41. Baby girl, you still shoot your shot. You never know. If you fine, you might have a chance to be fine, girl. He
As
said,
long as we're attracted to each other, yeah.
does she got to make a certain amount of money?
No.
Okay.
No.
Mike, when was your last relationship?
Last serious relationship was a couple years ago, and I've dated ever since then. Probably about 4 months ago was last person I kind of seriously dated.
Okay. You got to answer this question, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
It's been a minute.
It's been a
It's
minute.
been a minute.
That means he's not
Yeah.
answering, ladies. A minute could be 60 seconds, 60 days, 60
Wow.
hours ago, or 60 months ago. But either way, it's been a minute. You figure it
It's
out.
been a minute.
All right, Mike, why do you think you're single?
For a long time, it was by choice, and then my
Okay, say that, and then we're going to talk about a comment that I did not like. But go ahead.
okay. For a long time, it was by choice, and then my job just got kind of crazy. I used to be on our SWAT team and stuff like that, be at work all the time. But now, like I said, I'm I'm ready. Like kind of the way I look at it is clearing the runway, so there's no confusion. If when I find my lady, then there won't be any doubt that there's space to get something rolling.
Okay. I'm not sure. I mean, if your preference of ethnicity is your preference, but I don't think you said anything that alludes to you want to date a white woman. So I
I
wanted
did
to
not.
pin the comment because there was nothing you said. You said you prefer a woman that doesn't have any kids. So what are we saying? Black women don't have kids? I know several black women that come on the show that do not have kids. And you didn't say anything like, to me, you just said nothing that alluded to the fact What's her name? Renee _ Miss Lady said that yes, a white woman. I don't get that. Now, your ethnicity preference is your preference, but
Well, I can tell you that too.
okay.
Exclusively black women.
And there you
So to
have
me,
it.
yeah, so to me, like the whole reason I'm in this law enforcement field, I mean, it's hard. I see the same news, y'all see the same stuff that I see with officers doing crazy stuff, but I think representation is so important, and I think that goes into, you know, even who you are seeing walking down the street with.
Right.
So
Someone said
yeah.
why I pinned it. First of all, it's my show, so I'll pin anything I want, Mike. That's the
Don't
first.
get him, Kendra. Don't
That's the first reason. That was the first reason. Okay. The second reason, because y'all always be talking crazy in the comments, and we're gonna start calling y'all out by name. You know, and that's the problem right here. He ain't say anything. I have had men that have said stuff that we have had this conversation, but I think you pretty much described the only thing you pretty much kind of stated, because you said attracted to you. You know, you didn't really say anything about hair size. You didn't say anything about weight. You didn't say any of that. All you said really was a potential woman with no kids. Plenty of black women do not have kids. We have seen them on the show tonight and in the past. So, all right, Mike, before we get to the last question, well, last two questions, give them the Kendra Cam, because they've been waiting to see your full body.
I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm kind of.
This is a new feature.
You know, yeah, I'm kind of so.
Well, if you can put the camera down and oh, okay, they can see you. Ooh, child, they about to be in your DMs, Mike. They gonna be in your DMs. Okay, Mike, why do you think you're single?
And 6'1", whoever's asking.
Oh, any man over 6 feet be ready to tell you they height. They be 6'1". 6'1". You want to tell them how much you weigh too, or muscle? Let them know. Give it to him, Mike. Give it to him.
Yo, so just for me, Kendra. First of all, I appreciate you bringing me back on. It's so good to see you. But yeah, I didn't list a whole lot of like different things that I'm attracted to or not attracted to, because I think like we all had them all, right? We all had a single person. We all had a person with kids. We all had all the things that we might have wrote down in our journal. And if you're still not married, then that may be not, you know, exactly what it is. So just the person is right. I feel like it's right, you know?
The person's right. They said, Lord. Oh, shout out to my sister watching. She said, Lord. All right, Mike. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Oh man, I think I'm finally ready. I'm ready to really ready to be, you know, doing something serious, be committed to the right person, and just move forward together doing something dope.
All right, let's do it. This is Mike in Detroit, Sergeant Mike. He has told us he got a promotion since the beginning of my show 2.5 years ago. 37, his age range is 25 to 40. Sagittarius, he has no kids. Never married, prefers women without kids. Do you want to get married one day?
I do want to get married. I do want children. But if I had to choose, like if God said, hey, you can only be a husband or you can only be a father, I would choose to be a husband. Because I've realized, just like through seeing other things, that like a kid, a house, a good jobs, all that, that's not guaranteed. Like we can go into a recession, a war, any of that. But that person that you pick, that's the only thing that's guaranteed. So, yeah,
you know
for
what?
sure.
And shout out to Susan the Psychic. We're going to do another session in a couple of weeks. But we were talking recently, and she says at some point in time, everybody gets to the moment when they realize they want somebody else. A lot of people, you know, do the single life, especially when you're younger, because, you know, you go to clubs, you go move around. But somewhere around like 37, sometimes earlier for certain people. But when you get to like 37 and up, you really be like, okay.
You know.
Some people, not all. Some people supposed to play the game as long as they can play the game, and that's just what they want to do. But there does come a moment in time where you just want to have somebody to share life with. All right, Mike, give them your your Instagram page.
All right, it's real easy. It's Mike, M-I-K-E, Rich, R-I-C-H, Jr., J-R. Mike Rich Jr.
Mike Rich Jr. M-I-K-E-R-I-C-H-J-R. Oh, you got to give me an update. They about to be, we were 6,400 people. Oh, I know it's about to be crazy in your DMs, Mike.
Oh man, well look, I appreciate you so much. I'm gonna be in the comments talking crazy, but I really appreciate you. I love your show, and I'm so happy for your success.
Thank you, and I appreciate you being a day one. Like I said, a lot of people are coming too, and I love it. But this is a 2.5
Hmm.
year. I've been doing it since COVID, since 2020.
Oh
So,
yeah,
like I said,
yep,
Mike was one of the people on my show back then. So he will always get
yep.
day one love. All right, Mike, keep me posted, boo.
I ain't going nowhere. All right, thanks. See you.
All right. All right, let's
Bye.
go. Look, ladies, look. Ladies, y'all gonna owe me. I'll be hooking y'all up. Someone said, because I had brought Rashad from Earn Your Leisure on the show not too long ago. And people in Facebook was like, oh, she brought up. I'm recruiting these great men that some of y'all may not have contact with any other way. So there should never be a complaint when I bring on a guy that y'all say y'all want. I listen to the list, honey. So if I recruit a man, it's because I know what your list is and they have the qualities. All right.